Ever wonder why your gut feeling can be so wrong? We're talking about cognitive biases, your brain's survival shortcuts. Okay, so for 2,000 years, humanity bought into a story that just felt completely right. The idea that we were the center of everything. It was intuitive, but it was totally wrong. Our brains evolved to find patterns fast. That's where mental shortcuts, called heuristics, come from.
And they're super useful. They help us make fast calls, like, don't touch the hot stove.
But here's the catch. Those same shortcuts can lead to cognitive biases, basically predictable glitches in our thinking. So let's look at what happens when these mental shortcuts go wrong. It can get pretty interesting.
Take the availability bias. This is where we overvalue information that's just fresh in our minds. So after a big plane crash hit the news, 65% of people suddenly felt way more anxious about flying. But get this, the actual risk of a crash hadn't changed at all. The idea just felt scarier.
Okay, now for a big one, confirmation bias. Our brains just love information that already agrees with us.
Think about learning styles. The idea you're a visual learner. Over 90% of us believe this. Here's the thing, though. There's zero scientific evidence for it. It's just a myth that feels true. So if our brains are tricking us, what's the solution? Well, there's a tool for that, science. Science isn't just a pile of facts. It's a method, a way of thinking when our gut feelings fail us. Look at the difference. Our gut wants to be right, but science actively tries to prove itself wrong. And a huge part of science is that it's a team sport. Ideas get checked by lots of experts. Take the randomized controlled trial. Its whole point is to design a test that avoids personal bias. And here's the cool part. You don't need a lab coat to think this way. You can do it too. First step, just admit you have biases. We all do. Then go find people who think differently than you. Seriously, if someone says they're not biased, that's a huge red flag. Awareness is your secret weapon. At the end of the day, our brains aren't broken. They're just trying really hard to be efficient. And that's where scientific thinking comes in. It's the tool for when efficient just isn't enough. So, what will you re-examine?